the entitlement of Twitter is amazing. Now, there's a popular court case going on with a young man. We all know what the court case is. I'm not going to go into details with the court case because we all know YouTube likes to yeet anybody who talks about super sensitive topics like that, so I'm just going to say it's a court case. We know the court case, read between the lines, and if you don't, someone will tell you. But it's to the point where everybody, even the psychopaths at the Young Turks, are saying that the young man is innocent and acted in self-defense. That's all I'm going to say about this court case. But I was talking to this dude who was super full of himself, and when he couldn't have a legitimate argument outside of the fact that, oh, the young man shouldn't have been in that area, he starts digging through my tweets, and here's how I knew that he was digging through my tweets. He said I was a fake Christian, and my pinned tweet, I'm paraphrasing the entire tweet, basically said I love Jesus. That's the general gist of the tweet. I love Jesus. And he went on about how I'm a fake Christian and how Jesus would never approve of this and blah blah blah. And I'm like, really? You're gonna go after my Christianity? Has zero to do with this. Zero. And he brings up the thou shalt not kill verse, and I'm like, dude. You do realize self-defense is okay. And this dude wasn't even a Christian. He was just like, I'm just using your holy book against you and proving that you're a Sino. Christian in name only. Look at how clever I am using the rhino terminology, but with Christian. Just acting so full of himself and so entitled. And you'll see this stuff happen with different groups of people. Happens all the time. And I'm like, what does my belief system have to do with anything? What does me being a supposedly fake Christian have to do with anything? Okay? First off, you're not even a Christian. So, you thinking I misquoted the Bible, which I probably only got one thing wrong. I had COVID-19. And so my brain wasn't too good. Now, he didn't know this. I understand the dude didn't know this. But it's like, you expect people to know every single passage of the Bible. Then you must think people with memory loss issues who claim to be Christian are the fakest Christians of them all. Nobody has a perfect memory. And I was just giving a general gist of the events that happened in the Bible where people defended themselves. And it's not just about religion, but although these self-righteous atheists love to do that, you'll see people talk down to other individuals about anything. If somebody thinks they're right on a video game topic, I've had this happen to me when somebody said that Banjo-Kazooie would never end up in Minecraft. I mean, Minecraft, no. Never end up in Smash Bros. Someone was like, no. It was Cuphead will never end up on the Switch. Somebody said that in the comment section and was so sure of himself to where I actually went back to that comment section and commented that again to the dude. And I was like, "Ow! So what are your thoughts about this now that Cuphead's on the Switch?" Never responded to me. So you'll get self-centered jackasses all over the place, and I'm like, what do you gain from this sense of superiority? Even when I'm pretending to be better than somebody, I don't have the ability to have the sense of arrogance just dripping from their texts. You know, it's really hard to read emotion on a text. It is never difficult to read superiority complex from a text. Can't tell if someone's being sarcastic? Okay. Can't tell if someone is being sincere? Okay. Those are things that are legitimately difficult to understand, especially for someone like me who has ADHD. But when you're somebody who actually bleeds and oozes entitlement. Entitlement is something even the people with the most hard to read senses of expression and people with the most difficult times of reading people, we can all tell big superiority complex. And it just amazes me that these people seem to get off on it. They get off on acting holier than thou. When, in the court case, evidence is quite clear to the point where people on all political sides agree. And when the thing that they said would never happen in a video game actually happens, they don't say anything about it. Because they can't admit that they're wrong. And it's just funny to me, this is just something that I find comedic. Superiority complex on top of superiority complex. Like, at the time, it annoys me to the point where I actually argued back and forth for a long time. I'm trying to train myself not to do that anymore, but it's like, when you step back and really think about it, it's hilarious. These people are so self-centered. And they're so reasoned to be.